Welcome back, everyone. Today, my goal is to buy the most expensive house here in the Gap. But first, I want to do some trail deliveries, which means we need to buy a new truck. I'm actually planning on selling our yellow D series here because as good of a trail truck as it is, I don't think it'd be really good for deliveries. We are going to need something that would be good on the trail for just roaming around. So I bought this. This is an all-wheel drive Hiroshi CCF Country Arctic Edition. It has locking diffs, locking center diff, has low, high, it has everything an off-road truck would need. So other than suspension travel, which honestly, this might have the same as our truck here, it might be the perfect fit. I think it would do the job. We also have this new T series, which needs some work. I don't like how the exhausts are mismatched and it's only two-wheel drive. This will be great for logging stuff when we get into it, but I want to work on this a little bit before we attempt taking any trails with it. So first, let's go ahead and purchase our new D series, something that would be towing capable, but also trail capable. All right, so I've been looking for a D series. I haven't found the one we need yet, but look at this trailer. I forgot we added this mod. I can't remember exactly where it came from, but it already has the all-terrain tires on the back. It looks massive. I don't know how many cargo boxes we can fit in there, if we can fit any at all. I'm gonna open this up. Get a nice car in here. Wait for it to move down ever so slowly. There we go. Check this thing out. Has little stops for the cars. Why have we not used this yet? I think we go ahead and purchase this, and then we'll keep looking for our truck. I guess we don't need it. I want to do a gooseneck delivery kind of system, but I guess we can do a regular trailer hitch, and then maybe get some kind of flatbed D series to tow for extra parcel room. Let's go ahead and purchase this and keep looking for our D series. So here's the truck I'm thinking of getting. This is a D45. It's already four-wheel drive. It has a flatbed on it. It should have a tow hitch. There it is. That looks good. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick this up. We haven't gotten any great offers on our trail truck. And honestly, we actually have the room. So maybe we don't sell it yet. Let's see which truck we like more. Let's go ahead and purchase this, except for I don't have the money. This is going to be, I think it was 44 grand. Why is it? Oh yeah, 44. 44 is what I need left. I only have 15,000. So let's go ahead and take a check in on the business. Go to our tuning shop. Oh my gosh, I haven't really been in the game that much, but we're already up to 1.2 million. So we'll definitely be able to afford the expensive house here and some. So let's go ahead and make a little withdrawal. We'll take a go to the bank here, do a transfer. This is why it was worth selling off the fleet, putting in the upgrades and the work to get this tuning shop in the right spot, because now it is just raining money. We'll put, oh man, let's just throw like an easy 200,000 into checking. How's our savings looking? We don't have anything in savings. Let's put 100,000 in savings out of the business here. We'll go ahead and purchase this truck, and then we'll upfit it a little bit. We need to get some better tires on it, probably lift it a bit, get the cargo boxes on everything, then get to work, hit the trails. One more thing while we wait on the money to get transferred in from the tuning shop. We are on the latest work in progress version. So this version I'm playing on right now is not out yet. It should be out here real soon, but by the time this video comes out, it may not have beaten it. And one thing that we've changed is the generation of the jobs and such for your tuning shop to work off map. Long story short, if you weren't able to get your tuning shop to work when you left the map, it should be working in the next release we send out. And everywhere I look, the Gap just looks so good. Let me show you guys what I built. Here we go. So our trailer has a new skin on it, kind of a white, blue, and red. Definitely not red, white, and blue, but kind of close. Then our truck here, we have 8 slots in it, a little bit hanging off, but technically it's attached, so that should work. Went with the chrome bed, chrome rims, a little bit of a chrome paint job. Tried to match the trailer as best we could. Got mullet and pull it. That's such an awesome trailer. You guys know why I love that trailer. Went ahead and subbed out the black rims for a chrome rim setup. And I think this trailer also has 8 slots. So altogether, we're rocking 16 extra large cargo boxes. Let me get this thing hooked up and I'll tell you about where we're going. All right, try not to back too far into the trailer here. Hopefully this actually fits. I guess it's okay. Yep, the arm is not touching. We might have issues with that later. So we're going to go ahead to the maintenance depot. So this is the spot that you get all the off-road cargo per se to pick up from. We're going to pick up as much as we can. I don't know if I want to go super far into the woods today. Kind of want to just kind of test things out. So we'll do maybe a more local, closer off-road delivery. This thing doesn't even takes up the entire road. That is crazy. Such a massive trailer. Now we did upgrade the truck as far as some engine bits. We added a sport intake, I think racing headers, little things like that. We're now up to 295 horsepower. And this truck actually didn't have the four-wheel drive system it should have. For some reason, the front axles were a beam axle, which means there's no diff involved. So all in all, we spent about 30 grand on the truck. Let's go ahead and try to get into the city now and hopefully not have any accidents along the way as we pick up our deliveries. All right, pulling up to the maintenance depot. Now, I don't expect to have all of these deliveries going to one location. We're probably going to have to go to a few different locations along the way. We'll try to pick locations that are pretty close to each other on the same trail. One thing while we wait on some deliveries to generate, there really just wasn't anything available. Check out one thing I didn't show you. We got a painted intake. That's pretty fun. Either way, yeah, we gotta wait for some deliveries to get generated. These were not very good. There's only a few out there, so we'll wait a little bit, see how the traffic deals with all these roads. We did adjust the speed limits lately too, so you should notice traffic picking up a little bit quicker. All right, still not a whole lot of deliveries, but I don't want to wait much longer. We're going to take everything we can along this trail. Which means we have something right here for 7 grand. It's crazy. I guess it's telling us to go the long way. You can actually take this little shortcut. We might need to adjust that. Power pool 21 is up there as well. We got 3 for there. We're not going to go to the watchtower. That's a really long run. Is there any more throughout here? Here we go. Power pool 13. So not at all a full load, but at least it will kind of get us tested on our setup. Hopefully our trailer works well. It might not actually with how little suspension there is, but we'll do our best. All right, pulling onto the path for the first time. Watch that suspension travel. Well, it really isn't that much travel, but oh, okay, that's right. That's why we have 4-wheel drive. Here we go. Okay, that's why we have locking diffs. Here we go. This is a terrible start. Oh man. Let's try to back up and maybe hit it harder. All right, easy traffic. Not yet. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get a little more of an angle. Okay, that was just a little hiccup. Now the real journey begins. Forgot also we can do trail events while delivering. I think that might change in the future, but I guess we'll go ahead and get some extra cash as we do this trail event. All right, first delivery. I guess we do have to turn on the UI now. If we want to actually deliver this. This isn't gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, 500 bucks, nothing crazy. And I don't think there's ever really any way to take anything off of these poles. That might be something we include. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. If you want to deliver things from these poles, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Although it doesn't make a lot of sense to deliver things to these poles either. I just really like being able to take an off-road vehicle and trailer off-road. It's just fun that way. Oh, what did I hit? Okay, it's getting a little less fun. Trailer's starting to drag. Oh no. All right, we're approaching the steep bit here. We gotta make sure we do this transition correctly. Four-wheel drive doing its job. It's gonna stay in it. We don't have a whole lot of horsepower. Gotta remember that. Oh, that rock said not today. Okay, we're good. We got over it. Go ahead and put it into low. I think speed and power is gonna be our friend up this hill. Hanging in there. It's getting a little tight though. These trees might be a little low for us. The rocks are getting bigger. Oh, dang it. This was definitely the wrong trailer to bring. Hopefully most of the load is actually in the truck though. We might have to leave this behind. Oh, what's all the smoke from? Is our engine hot? Oh, we were overheating as well. Okay, so I'm going to assume everything's in the truck. Let's just leave the trailer here. We'll there we go. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it stopped. We'll come back. We'll try to come back and get it, maybe, or we'll get it towed. But let's get the deliveries done. I feel like traction control is holding us back a little bit, so let's pause here. Let the engine rest a little bit. Turn off traction control. Maybe you don't have to work as hard now. I think that's a little bit better. We only have 2 deliveries up here, and I think it stays about this rough. I don't think it gets any worse, hopefully. We have no suspension flex. All right, that'll work out. This will do. Oh, okay, we slid off the path a little bit. These tires are really good, but you know, until they're not, these tend to slide sideways a bit. Engine's pretty hot, but we're not in a dangerous overheating area. We just got to the delivery point, so that will work. Uh-oh, it's not a delivery point? Wait, what? Was it really? Oh no. All right, everything was in the trailer. We're gonna just keep going. Maybe the other items up at the top here were not in the trailer. Okay, so we have some options. We can continue straight for the delivery point, or we turn right for the FRE, I believe. This is one that we have to go back and fix. Doesn't really tell you clearly which checkpoint direction you need to go. This one you do turn right. So we're gonna do the FRE event, and then we're gonna double back and get the delivery, hopefully. And then probably gonna do some rallying, because I'm just struggling with patience right now to go slow through these trails like the truck really should do. And across the line, this wasn't supposed to be timed about damage taken, but we made 10 grand from that, and we wouldn't have made that from the deliveries, I don't think. Let's hope that the cargo is on the truck for this last delivery, else it was kind of all a waste. Heading back now, I think this FRE is going to take us all the way back down the trail. Yeah, stage for the slide. So let's go and do this. This will make us some good money on the return trip and probably pay for all the repairs. All right, so here is our beginning of the slide. Oh, that's already so sketchy. So our first delivery is right here. We'll go ahead and unload it quickly, assuming the stuff's in here. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, we'll back it up. There we go. And look at that drop off. Made 8 grand off that. Look at that. It was worth it. All right, let's go and get down the slide before our FRE timer runs out. We're going to keep it in low, try to keep it controlled, just ride the brakes the whole way. Oh, okay. Found the trailer. I was in a cinematic shot for the oh man. How do we get this home? Maybe we scoot it forward a little bit. I'm just gonna give it a little nudge here. There we go. If we can get it turned around, we can drive it back, I think. Oh, we're not gonna run out of room. Oh, now we're in trouble. There we go. Gotta rotate it a little bit gently. Wanna scrape the paint. Oh. Caught it with the back of the truck. Oh, we caught the whole fender. Is that stuck in our wheel? I can't tell. Nope, okay. Let's get that off the road. Back up. Nope, that's not. I have no UI still. Back it up. Connect the trailer. Please reach. Please reach. All right. We're gonna have to return one of our parcels, tell them it was undeliverable, but that's fine. Wasn't our fault by any means. And across the line for 16 grand. Very nice. Definitely took on some damage, as you can see. And we have one delivery that was failed. So unfortunately, I don't think this was the best approach or the best tool for the job. It's a really cool trailer, but I don't think it's meant for that trail. Maybe we'll keep it for some other events later on. But for now, let's go ahead back to our house, pick up the CCF. I really want to customize that a little bit and see how that does as a trail truck. And then we're gonna buy our new home as well as maybe a new car. All right, so here is our CCF. I'm honestly just gonna keep it completely stock, maybe change the exhaust so we can hear it, check on the transmission, and give it a paint job.
5 hours later.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this DCT transmission in it and check this thing out. This beautiful red color. Went ahead and changed the roof as well to do a nice gloss black. I mean, look at all the gadgets we got. We got all kinds of traction control modes. We have our transfer case, our rear diff, our front diff, high, low, front wheel drive, two wheel drive. It has everything you want in a basic off-roader. So let's go hit some trails and see how it does. It's amazing, even on these back roads, it still feels super wide, even though this is one of the smallest cars. There is a rally right here on the way to the trail. So let's do a little rally loop, give it a little shakedown, turn all the stability assist off. We'll go ahead and lock the rear and the transfer case, keep it in manual mode, see how it does. Off on, okay, that hooked up a lot better than I thought it would. Kind of bogged, to be honest. We're gonna try to send it, but not hurt it, because we have a lot of trail riding we want to try out with this thing. Don't want to get going too quick. Kind of use the trees to tell us which way to go. Very conservative, as some of these corners get really sharp, like this one. Okay, did a little e-brake pull, and it really feels like this is a four-wheel drive system, not so much all-wheel drive. Maybe because the transfer case is locked up. Watch that little lump there. Get to open it up a little bit more. Hard on the brakes. This is a hard left corner. I've lost many cars to this corner. Down through the little chicane. There's the beginning of the trails. And open it up with a little more confidence. Try to throw it in. Not quite. Maybe low gear? All right, at 102. Not terrible. I wouldn't say it's great, though. Definitely not a rally car. I think because of that transfer case being locked up and probably the low horsepower. Let's go and try again. We won't really actually finish this race. I just want to see if the loosened up transfer case is any better. It does seem to want to get a little more sideways. Try a little e-brake pull. Oh yeah, it'll slide now. Okay, so I think the way to go, if you're gonna go rally mode with this, is have that transfer case opened up, not lock it up. We're not trying to be a four-wheel drive truck right now. Little flick. Yeah, okay, it flicks better. Let's hit the trail though. I want to see how it does over rocks. It's going to get lined up for the trail. This one looks like it's the south power line, so this is another power line delivery option. We're not going to try to push it or anything. I think this is the trail we actually went down in our first episode, but we haven't gone back up it. And we're going to keep all the stability systems, diffs and stuff just as open as they are for the rally. And if we need them, we'll lock them up more. So far, the trail's been pretty easy, but it looks like it's about to get pretty rough. These rocks may look small, but they're pretty jagged, and with no ground clearance, this could be devastating. We're just going to go real slow through everything. Honestly, doing better than I thought. Okay, there's our first body damage there. Not too much damage actually taken, just got hung up. Making some crunchy sounds. Okay, the side skirt is starting to separate a little bit. That's not too bad. All right, terrain is starting to really have an incline. You ever had to put it in low, that wasn't moving, the dual clutch system. It's still a nimble car, even off-road, which is kind of engaging. It's really fun. Starting to bog a little bit as the transmission decides if it should be in neutral or in gear. Dual clutch system doing its best. This is actually kind of funny. I'm not modulating the throttle at all. This is doing it all on its own. Very strange. Let's keep going down the trail. Hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. Could also put it in first. Maybe that's what's going on. It's switching gears so much. Let's just leave it in first. There we go. All right, here is some actual rough area, at least for this car. Not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, I didn't see that rock. That could have really scratched the engine. This is a really fun car. It's not, I wouldn't say it's exceptional. I mean, this is the extent of the difficulty it can take on, but it's really fun. And that's what matters. We're having fun and getting paid for it. Oh, I exited the race. That might be a bug. This is the trail though. We'll have to look into this one. This trail might be acting a little goofy too. That's why it's beta 1. All right, we managed to find a dead end, and we're also not getting paid anymore since we left the event. So safe to say we're a little lost. Let's go ahead and tow back, and I want to look for a really special vehicle to pull up into our new house once we buy it, the Banks Manor. Here it is, our new to us Civetta Nuevo, built off a bolide chassis. It's a really cool mod. It's a car I've wanted for a really long time because it's it's pretty much a bolide underneath, but it actually handles well and a little bit more enjoyable, especially if you get the low horsepower variants like this one. This one only has 355 horsepower, and we're going to see what it can do on the Toge event. This is the race event that goes up and over the mountain. Let's hop into this. All right, we're staged. Here we go. Spicy start. A little shake as I go into second. Now the goal here is to obviously not wreck, so we're gonna go a little bit slow. We're gonna also try to stay in our lane because I feel like that's the appropriate way to do these mountain runs. Of course, my nose is starting to itch super bad now. We have a long race ahead of us. So far, it handles really well, though. A little bit of understeer. Brakes are good. I don't think they're going to be cooking at all. As long as we get slowed up before the corner, everything stays pretty tidy. I think my favorite part is I can absolutely floor it out. It has all the grip it needs. I'd rather have that and some understeer than have a really snappy mid-engine car. Some of these corners can be really tricky, like this one here is a harder left than you ever expect. Crossing the line a little bit, that's okay. We'll get a little loose. And we're not really going for a super fast time. I'm not racing anybody, not even myself. We're just enjoying the drive, getting paid for it, having a spirited run. This road starts to get mesmerizing. This on some Cup 2 tires. Ooh, that was close. This on some really grippy tires would be really fun. I definitely think that's gonna be the first upgrade. And with this, I really don't want to build it up. I don't want a super high horsepower car. I might maybe put some rims on it. Maybe just keep it stock. Just gonna be a real classy car. Be fun to get another one though, and maybe build that one up. Should be reaching the top here soon. Up and over. Now begins the descent where we're going to use a lot more brakes than gas pedal. Already getting a little out of shape. Go with the natural banking of this road. Absolutely gorgeous. I kind of wish I could stop for the scenic view, but I'll have to come back up on a joyride. About broke second gear there. Missed that gear pretty bad. This on a wheel would be super fun as well. I've been actually using the wheel on this map, and it's probably my most enjoyable map to use a wheel on. I don't use the wheel very often, but if you guys want to see more wheel driving, let me know. Typically, I'm on controller. There's a few fast bits through here that you could get up and going, but you kind of want to just keep it reeled back. Try not to hit that wall. That wall will end your run so quick and fast. And then from here on out is really ditches you want to worry about. Don't drop a tire, don't cut. Have some fun on the straights, but slow down early. And just enjoy the drive, enjoy the engine. Listen to the decel sounds. Don't get going too quick. Random saves, that's from the tuning shop saving as it completes orders. It means money's being made. Hopefully we'll look into a system that maybe does that a little bit better. Oh, that could have been really bad if we dropped a tire. This might be the first Toge run I get through completely clean. Might be the first clean run we do today. Get a little sideways. This part's really fun. You start to get lost in it, but you can't go too quick. Oh, it really tightens up there. But I try to stick to one lane your margin of error is just, you have that ability to make that mistake without losing the car. And we are officially off the mountain. The finish line is just over the next little turn crest area. We'll slow down early for the corner. There we go. A 4-minute flat, 3,500 bucks. Not bad. Happy with that. So we'll fill it up with gas and purchase our new house. Here we are, Mr. Banks Manor. This is the nicest house on the map. It's kind of like a mansion. At least it feels like it with the driveway. Let's go and see how much it costs. Go to purchase garage. 735,000. We have that because we took almost all of our money out of our tuning shop. That gets us another 7 vehicle slots. And there you have it. We have purchased the nicest house, the Gap Manor, the Mr. Banks Manor. Look at this nice little Nuevo that in the driveway. I love it. I think this is the start of something really special. We're gonna go focus on some nicer vehicles, enjoy the roads, and still do some trail riding. We also have to get to do the logging. I'm really excited to do some logging. But that's gonna do it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. So take it from me, I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I found